Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It is TLC
At 6:30.
live at
6:30.
yeah. All right, we are on fire.
Yeah, we really are.
We are so on fire. It's not even funny.
Now,
Okay.
now I want some marshmallows. But anyway.
Okay, so tonight we're talking about, oh my God, what do you do when you feel crabby or pissy or downright mad? What do you do? Your crabby doesn't, you don't really, Christine, you don't really go into crabby. You kind of go like mad and then gone.
Yeah, I miss crabby altogether. And because I don't think I sit in it very long. You say I don't. I think I don't as well.
Whereas my crabby will brew and brew and brew and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. All right. So what do you do? Well, let's do two things. What do you do when you're crabby? And what do you do when the other person's crabby?
Right. That's good. That's a good one.
What do you want to do first?
I think let's talk about when you're crabby.
Like me personally?
You personally, and it
Or
lasts
like-
for a long time.
Okay.
It lasts for a period of time. Let's say, would you say an hour?
Oh, no. There's sometimes it's like an entire day.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Or even like a couple days. I'll deem it as like funky, but when, like, well, this morning we were talking about, I was totally excited to create. I'm like, okay, I'm super excited to create the new course. And you're excited for me to do it too. But we realized that I really do have to get to other things first. Like one of them was freaking books.
Yeah.
And so as we were getting the list ready, I was getting pissy about that. And so we have a little list for y'all, what you can do. So what happened for me, and number one though, notice when you're starting to get crabby.
Yeah.
Right? Like some people are so far removed from feeling comfortable with anger that they won't even identify that they're crabby. They won't even be able to ever use the word angry. It's only ever I'm frustrated or I'm upset. Whatever you want to call it, recognize that there's a stirring inside of you. There's energy and you're frustrated. You're like, "Urgh." Is that an accurate? "Urgh."
That was very good. That was very good.
Yay,
Yes.
Christine, hang in there. Because we have got some ideas of how to pop out of the crabby.
Yeah.
So we'll do the pop out of the crabby, but then hang in there because we're also going to talk about what happens if you can't pop out of the crabby and what to do when the other person's crabby. More me.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So one of them is dance it out. So I put on my AirPods and like even ahead of time, make sure that you have a playlist that you love. Put the earphones in and blast it so that there's no stimulus around you that might add to the crabbiness anyway. Like a lot of people like myself are very sensitive to noise.
Right.
And it just adds to the pissy. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else you do?
So get into nature, take a brisk walk, just get out of your place, get out of that environment to help to stop ruminating it.
Yeah,
Get a
and
distraction.
nature's proven to shift your mood. Okay? And a little further to the not ruminating. So ruminating is when you keep repeating the same thoughts in your head or the same frustration, whatever it is. You need to make sure that you're purposeful on not doing that, because what happens when we ruminate, it actually exacerbates the crabbiness. It makes it worse. So the idea is to shift out of that. So another one is to talk to a trusted friend. So this is someone that you know will validate you. Okay, you know they have the skill set. If they don't, if you got a trusted friend and they don't have the skill set, send them to the website, tinycraig.com. Download that training video. Andrea, what was it like? Post here. I know that you've done it because you're a rock star. You're a rock star. Get your trusted friend to validate you, because then you can just vent and they don't take it on and you don't feel guilty. You don't feel like you're dumping on them. You just get to have somebody with you as you're feeling pissy.
Well, and it could still be your person too. Could it
Yes.
not? Okay, yeah.
Yes. I love that. Okay.
Very good. All right, so sort of like to yell and scream into a pillow, just express loudly. And if you can't do it in your house because there's other people and you don't want to scare them or something,
Yep.
or you just really want to have a good one, just yell into a pillow.
Yeah, or go in your car. You used to do that.
Yeah, I do my car.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes if it's just not moving, if you're just like, oh, I keep hitting this other, oh, frick. That's verbal expression is amazing for that. And you don't have to have words, just, like when I used to help facilitate anger at some workshops, we would get our feet on the ground, get really grounded and rooted, and then let the energy build, and then just guttural yell. So be in your car for that. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Andrea, for that reply.
Yay! Thanks, Andrea. The validation exercise was amazing. Really gave me permission to listen and not self. 100%, right? Oh, it is amazing because then you're not taking anything on.
That's right.
Yeah. Watch a funny movie. Right? So have some downloads of YouTube, or just have your go-to clips even, because you might not have the tolerance to watch a whole movie if you're really crabby.
True.
So just have some funny little clips.
Go have a shower, have a bath.
Yeah.
Again, just another distraction, something different.
And be present, right? Feel the water washing over you. Okay. So that, really quickly, I want to touch on this awesome book. Rage Becomes Her. Arr. Arr. It was such an eye-opener for me. Oh my gosh, I went on a rage after reading it. And it just really talks about how, especially in our Western society, us women are conditioned to not be angry. You have been able to escape that conditioning. A lot of us haven't. And so what do we turn to? Tears. We can be sad out our buttholes. It's kind of a weird thing to say. It's safe to be sad. It's okay to be sad, but it's not okay to be angry. So any of you that really have challenges with anger, you find yourself like being passive aggressive, you find yourself snarking, and it's like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Well, you probably have a boundary that needs to be set, a need that's not being met, and you're not comfortable with anger. Have this a read, and always reach out, like, we're here, okay? So what do you do when it's you that's crabby?
Okay, so something came to mind while you were speaking, and I know there's been times when I've been pissed about something, and I really, really want you to be mad with me.
Oh, I love that.
Right? Because there are things, like, I don't know whether it's something I've done or something that's happened or something around me, and it's that I really want you to be mad too, but you're not. And then so I kind of I want to stay mad, but then no, I don't now, because now I'm not colluding. You're not colluding with me. So it's been interesting on some of those, but the ones where I've created the madness, I can get mad and get done and be done with it. And I'll even say to you, I just need to be mad for 1 more minute and then I'm done. And I am.
Yes. And you also have the language for that now. So the accountability factor is huge, because when you can be like, I just need to be mad, I'm going to get through this, hang in there, it's amazing. Or if you're a crabby person like me, that just kind of like goes, and there's like this crabbiness underneath, but it's not getting big outwardly, then you still need to be accountable for the people. Let them know, frick, I'm crabby, I'm working through it, I have no idea what's going on. It's not about you.
Yes, and when you have said that to me, I know I don't need to be crabby too. I'm just going to go be me over here and let you be you over there. Way over there. Yeah.
love that because that gives the other person permission to just keep being them. Because if you were to join me in my crabbiness, then I can't be crabby.
Right. Right. Oh, that's, oh my gosh, yes.
It's the opposite.
Yes.
Because you're like, come on, be mad with me. And I'm like, no. And then you're like, and whereas if you get mad, then I can no longer be mad because
yes, we had one of those.
Safe.
Right. And I want you to have that emotion. I want you to have that.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And for you to feel safe with it, knowing that I'm not going to fix anything or I'm not going to be angry back. Or mad back to you because I want you to have that. It's a neat emotion, actually. It's very, like kind of refreshing. It just gets it out. It's really good. I don't know. Maybe it's playing sports and stuff. I don't know, but it's really good.
You're really good at being mad. Because it is amazing watching Linda. She's like, roar, and it's like, holy shit. And then it's gone. And then I'm like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Is it really gone? Yeah. Whereas for me, conditioned, so therefore rage becomes her, helped me a lot. And actually what's also helped me is being in the presence of anger. We've even had a row. We had like a fight a while back. Now, I wasn't proud of myself because I was like, I would whack the table just to really, like, you hear me. I didn't need to whack the table. And I did get to apologize for that afterwards. Okay. Oh, that brings us into the next thing. If you're really pissy, you're really mad, and you aren't able to, like, be accountable about it, or if you do take it out on your loved one, please circle back and apologize, right? That's one of the greatest things. And don't forget, the apology is actually a gift for you because it returns you to a neutral state, like back to integrity, right? So I got to circle back and say, I was not proud of that moment.
I love that you did that. That was good. That did help.
Yeah. So own it. Absolutely, Deborah. It is so important to be able to let your people know, dang, I'm pissy today. You don't have to fix it. Just know I'm pissy. Yeah. And then they kind of like, they might be giving you some distance. And maybe that's a good thing. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Burp. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else? I went through that one pretty quick.
Yeah, that was a good one, though. That had lots of different pieces. Yeah. And it is always about validating.
I'm going to hold this up too. Can you see it? I can't tell. There.
It's sort of there.
There's the list. Maybe I'll take a picture and put it in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah. And the book.
And the book. Well, I'll put a picture of the book in there. Yeah.
And everything.
So seriously, one of the biggest things for me, again, ears. Like for me, so sensory. If I can put in some tunes, it shifts things and makes a big difference. I think it's hitting in this more limbic part of my brain because for me, anger is not safe yet. For you, no issue. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to sort of see and feel the difference. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can learn from it.
One last thing. If you suppress your anger and you think that it's getting suppressed, really take a close look and maybe ask the people that you trust. Most likely it's coming out, it's leaking out. There's going to be sideways comments. You're going to be behaving differently and it will eventually flatten. You will flatten into like a very flattened state. Anger and passion, they are closely related. And if we try to numb anger, we automatically numb passion. So if you want to have some good sex, let that anger out.
Yes, please.
Cool. All right, y'all.
On. Be sure to comment, throw some questions our way. We're happy to answer. We're back tomorrow, 6:30. I'm thinking 6:30. So yeah, toss us whatever you got going on. Even if you've heard it before, like toss it back and let us know how you're doing out there.
Yeah. Let us know what we're going to talk about next. Yeah. All right.
Right on.
Love to y'all.
Love you.
Mwah.
Good night.
Thanks for showing up.
Yay.